you know it ain't that bad. Instead of burger, you can have a salad. A little cucumber, a little tomato. Go for a run, don't be a couch potato.
Hi there, my name is Adam Loo. I'm the head chef at the Dana Brennan Brick House in Charlottetown. Okay, here we are now. We have a very basic household ingredient. It's the tomato. So we're actually going to show you how to slice them. So similar to the pepper, where we had some for dipping and so on, we'll show you how to cut into just some wedges so that you can have some tomato on there with those peppers and carrots and so on. In this case, you're actually going to use both knives. You use the paring knife and you're going to use the serrated knife. Some people use a chef's knife. You can. I find that similar to the pepper, the outside skin is a little slippery, so it might be easier to actually use this because the serrated edge actually gives you grip to get you cut right away, so you don't have to, your knife doesn't slide. Okay, so all we're going to do with the paring knife actually is we're just going to take the core out. So you just want to cut, so you're cutting straight in underneath it. Move your way around. Pop it right up. And that's all you want for waste. You don't want to cut in a circle, you just want to cut out the core. Do that on both of these, I guess. There, so now that, so far that's all the waste we have, and that might actually be all the waste we have. And in this case, unlike the pepper, we're actually going to cut on this side of it because we have a serrated knife. If I didn't have a serrated knife, and I had a chef's knife, you'd want to switch it and use it from this side. It all depends on the grip on the skin. You'll know that when you start feeling it. So what we're going to do now, I'm going to show you how to dice the tomato. It's most common to dice it to make a nice fresh salsa at home with some red onion and cucumber or something. Maybe you want to put, you know, use it as a garnish on something. You want to put it in your salads. You want it, like, tomatoes are very versatile. So what we're going to do here is actually we're just going to take the tomato. Doesn't really matter which way you go here. All we're going to do is we're going to cut it into the size that we want. You can see that I have no problem with the knife here, but I'm not pushing straight down. I'm letting it do the work. I'm tired, I got home from work, I don't really want to work all night, so I'm going to let the knife do the work for a change. And now when we get to that last piece again, earlier in another video we talked about how you don't want to have ever your knife above your finger, so all we're going to do is turn it the other way, so it's like the first cut, and then we're going to cut it down. So here's what we have now. We have all these slices. We're just going to section these off. We cut them into 6 pieces. We're going to go in 2 slices per. The ends, of course, are always the toughest. You can even just get them out of the way if you want. And all we're going to do is just slice it down, and then we're going to dice it. And you can see what I do is I just bring my knife through it, because this is actually a fairly sharp serrated knife. I have no problem doing that. You can actually slice with it if you want, the same way that we got up to this point. So there's just a regular dice. You want to throw it on top of your salads or whatever. If you want to even go a little smaller, it's no problem. It's the same idea. This is with the seeds in now, but you can do it with the seeds out. And the same thing, you just want to have good grip on it. And there's more of a smaller dice. And you can go even smaller or you can go larger, whichever one you want to do. So that's how you dice the tomato. And the other thing I want to show you is just if you want to do just the quarters or something you want to dip in or put it on a platter or something, all you're going to do is you're going to cut the tomato in half, and then you're going to cut the tomato in half again, and then you have your 4 quarters, and if you want to go even more, just take it from the top and the middle, and then you're going to have your nice uniform slices, and you'll look at them and go, oh, it's just like a lemon or a lime. It's the same concept that we're doing here, except for we can use the skin on the tomato. And then you have your big chunk or your smaller ones, and you can go even a step further if you really want thinner slices. And there's 3 different sizes of your wedges. So there's 2 different sizes for your dice and 3 different sizes for your wedges.
Healthy eating for the whole family.